Hello, everyone. So, just a recap. Only a few of you guys are watching these. You should tell everyone else that you need to watch these ed puzzles just to know what's going on and review and hear what I have to say, because I think what I have to say is important. Monday, I gave you the introduction to this all. A lot of you guys are doing your Quizlet match and learn. Really good job. Then yesterday, you were supposed to do Quizlet Learn and then Edpuzzle and a Kahoot. So I went through how to use your notes from Monday to do the Kahoot. So that's what we're going to continue doing today. So that's today, and you can see Mario's kind of progressing across the little pipes. So today you're going to do Quizlet Right. Listen to this ed puzzle and your detailed Kahoot. So just going over the Quizlet, you can see here, some of you guys haven't even done in second period. Barely anyone has done Quizlet Match. That's second period. So Marvea's got Quizlet Match and Learn, and Eric started Learn. Darian did Match and Learn, and Brahim did Learn and Write. Still no Match, though. Match is the easiest one. Good job, Alexis. Already has his 100 points there, and Alan has already learned and write. Again, you want to do match, and then tomorrow it will be test. So we're kind of going through the normal progression of things. Here's fourth period, which is done a lot better than, but no one's really doing the ed puzzles. So Sadie did learn and match. Lena and Laksha did learn and match. Jackie Alvarado did learn, but no match. Gian did match but no learn. Fatima did match and learn. And now you guys should be doing right today, okay? So Cynthia, great job. Crystal's working on learn. Chris Costa, great job. Tony did learn but no match. And then Allison did learn, match, and test. So good job. And then eighth period, learn and match for Ashley. Andrea still needs to work on learn. Dia's already finished. Great job. Evelyn has her match and learn. Good job. Jeanette, Jay, and Jocelyn, great job. And then Nina and Kevin are working on their learn, but we also need to do the match, right? And then ninth period, Ellie's got hers. Jackie's got hers. Itzel's got hers. Jeffin needs to do learn. Again, use your notes. So if you have these notes next to you, feel free to use them. That's not called cheating, that's called studying, right? And Javi. Now, when I'm looking at the Kahoot from yesterday, you can see here, I can see Itzel, great job for putting in your last initial. Like, I have, no joke, multiple Jackies, so I don't know which Jackie this one is. I'm going to assume it's Alvarado, but unless you guys holler back at me and say, no, that's me, please put your last initial. And even if you're a Jackie, put your last name, because I might have multiple Jackie R's. So, and some people have done it twice, it looks like. So that's okay. You can always improve. So, like Marveya, I know did it twice. Great job, Marveya. And improved her grade. So, and Itzel's at the top with 100% for the Kahoot. So, today we are going to be focused on looking at multiple appeals. So, how are we using these? Two of these different things? When will we be using both ethos and pathos, or ethos, pathos, and logos in one ad? And you're going to be watching that in a Kahoot. You'll be reading reading ads, and as well as watching commercials. So let's take a look at this first commercial.
In the future, we'll travel to incredible places with the help of magical technology. But what about today? I want my magical future now. I have places to go, rocks to climb, sights to see, and flights to catch. I can't wait for what tomorrow will bring. But in the meantime, let's enjoy the ride.
So just looking back at that ad and her, and
And
who
the
is
help
she?
of
She
magical
is
tech.
one
What about
person,
today?
and she's in
I want my
every
magical
single
future now.
car here. So she's in every single car. If you don't know who she is the actress who plays Captain Marvel. So she's Brie Larson, and she's an actress. And so, which of these will we be using? Are we using ethos, pathos, or logos in this case? In this case, we're definitely using ethos. We're definitely using this authority. She's the star, right? So it's like, oh wow, she's a movie star, and she's driving all these Nissan cars. So I want to drive these Nissan cars. There's also a lot of repetition of the future, right? They're always talking about repetition, repetition. What's the future going to be like? There's also a lot of emotion in that ad. So when they're talking about all the different places to drive and how the car sounds and how it goes vroom vroom vroom, you know, all of those things are doing both the ethos and the pathos. So definitely throughout that ad, the things that she's emphasizing there are those things. Okay, so that's definitely an ethos pathos ad here.
I have places to go, rocks to climb, sights to see, and flights to catch. I can't wait for what tomorrow will bring. But in the meantime, let's enjoy the ride.
So there's no logos though. There's no numbers. There's no science. None of that, right? Let's take a look at this ad and see what they're doing in this one.
What's
going on? Let me help. Here we go. Lift and throw. There, it's up there. Oh, boy. Las arrugas no te hacen quedar bien. Evítalas antes de que aparezcan con la ayuda de Downy Wrinkle Guard. Para que las arrugas se conviertan en cosa del pasado.
I didn't realize I was in Spanish. Okay, but you've got a grandpa and a grandma, right? So you're like, oh, it's cute. It's like a story about someone's grandpa and grandma. But really, what we're going down for this one is what's mostly pathos here, but multiple pathos, right? So we've got pathos here talking about connotation. What is being hinted at in this ad? Hmm. As well as what are they making fun of, right? They're totally making fun about something, and they repeat it multiple times. But what are the two things that they're hinting at? So if you're listening to this part, we can listen to it again and listen to the sounds that they're hinting at.
What's going on? Let me help. Here we go. Lift and throw. There, it's up there. Oh, boy. Las arrugas no te hacen quedar bien. Evítalas antes de que aparezcan con la ayuda.
So if you didn't know, in the English one, they're like, oh, they talk to their grandson, and they're like, oh, what are you thinking is going on here? So they're talking about Downey Wrinkle Guard and how, like, their clothes look a little wrinkled, and obviously they're hinting that the grandparents were doing something in the closet. So, and what they're hinting at is they were having sex in the closet. It's their house. Why would they have sex in the closet? I don't know, but it makes for a funny ad, right? Similarly, here's another one.
We do it every night. Every night. I live alone, but I still do it every night. Right after dinner.
Definitely after meatloaf. Like clockwork. Do it. Run your dishwasher every night with Cascade Platinum. A load with as few as 8 dishes is all it takes to save water. An Energy Star certified dishwasher uses less than 4 gallons per cycle, while hand washing uses that every 2 minutes. So do it. Run your dishwasher every night with Cascade Platinum, the surprising way to save water.
If you didn't get that one, take a look at this one. Obviously, we're also doing connotation and satirizing. So there's hinting. What do we do it? We do it. Oh, and so they're making fun of that connotation that was in the first one, but they're also repeating, right? They're repeating the words to emphasize it. We do it. What are we doing? We're doing it. Oh, I do it alone by myself. Yeah, what is it? Then they go to the logos. They save water. They give you statistics and data and evidence and some science. And then they even give us the juxtaposition. Did you see the juxtaposition? The picture of the dishwasher and the sink next to each other? This picture is your juxtaposition. 4 gallons total versus 4 gallons.
Uses less than 4 gallons per cycle, while hand washing uses that every 2 minutes.
4 gallons every 2 minutes. And they also talked about how it's also very energy safe and how we can use 8 dishes. And, they're throwing numbers at you. So they're trying to persuade you logically. So they have the juxtaposition. And so this is a pathos logos one. There's no famous people in this one. So we don't get the ethos. Last one.
Are you ready to get smart about weight loss? Many diet pills have a secret proprietary blend, and most often you're getting nothing but diluted active ingredients and a lot of fillers that just don't work. Now there's a system direct from the manufacturer with lab test results provided to show you the amount of active ingredients in the product. Introducing Curb Smart and App Smart.
Since we're the manufacturer, we can afford to use the highest amount of active ingredients with no excess fillers.
Okay, so we're not going to go too long into this, but you guys can clearly see in this one, we've got this part here also. We are the manufacturer. So if you couldn't figure that one out, this one is also logos because of all the sciencey stuff, definitely all the evidence, right, and the data and the statistics. Plus they're also throwing in all the special big words, the jargon. So they're hitting hard on this one. So we're a scientific company, but also we are also the actual manufacturer, so we know what can go in there. And so they're using that, we're the ones who are doing it. So they're throwing in their trust and authority. So in today's Kahoot, what you're going to do is you're going to see a couple ads, like I think I put it in 3 or 4 ads, and then you're going to try to figure out which one of these bottom things in here. You're going to start off doing ethos, pathos, logos like yesterday's Kahoot, and now I want you to move into this one. Which one of these are being used? Okay. Are they being used tone? Is it the emotion being heard in the voice? Is it exaggeration? Is it rhetorical question? Is there anecdote? Is there statistics, jargon? Try to analyze that for that. Okay, I think you guys can do it. So that's today's Kahoot. You're going to click here on that one, and don't forget to put your last initial at least or last name. And if you guys can put period, what period you're in, that actually will be even more helpful. So to do that, you're going to click here, Kahoot. Put the name in here, last initial, period 2, just like that. Okay. And then I can give you guys your scores. Okay. So there's your game for you. This one's timed. Do your best. We'll see you.